Hey guys, and welcome to Farming Simulator 2017 on Oakfield Farm. So I know you guys have probably seen a lot of Oakfield last week, and apologies for that. But in bright side, I'm back. Any consolation? So I put up a thing on Monday. We got back Sunday around 7:30 at night. After a 5-hour drive, something like that, so it wasn't too bad. And during the live stream, I said, hey, there's a few of you in here, what map do you want to see? I don't think a whole lot of people were particularly commenting, but it was between this and Lone Oak. And Lone Oak, I don't want to rinse, as I'm really enjoying it. At the same time, I haven't played it a lot on the channel, so we all know it's out, it's been out for some time. I believe we just had an update on Monday. Virtual and Sim did the whole farm kiln stuff, which was awesome. I've had the time to speak to Sim and Virtual and kind of got a full debrief of what was going on as far as that goes, and how it was, and that. And, well, by the sounds of it, they had a good time. A very good time. So, some really key things for me, what made you want to take note out of it all as far as gameplay per se? Animated hoses now. That's pretty cool. So, animated hoses for implements and stuff like that. Does that mean stuff for the telehandlers? So we actually see proper piping on stuff. This is a bad example because it's hard lines by the looks of it, but you guys get what I mean. Stuff like that, or front loaders, and of course plows, cultivators, anything hydraulic, anything that's got power going to it even. We'll see all that stuff too. Which again is awesome. I'm glad to see something like that. Although you may say it's really small, and it is, but we actually see a lot more of that side of stuff because, well, we're outside. You're looking at all of that a lot more. So that's cool to get that in the game. I'm going to leave the F1 open so I can see what the heck I'm doing. Apparently speculars and all cube maps, I believe it is, not speculars. Cube maps are gone now. What is a cube map? A cube map is basically whether it needs something shiny, dull, or anything like that, matte finish. That is now down to the mapper. So basically the map will correctly reflect stuff that you see. Anything that's got any mods, for example, that has high chrome, so say an American truck, for example, a modded American truck, covered in chrome, you look at a reflection of that, typically the old chrome reflection, if memory serves correctly, is very old farm sim map. I think it could be Hagenstad, I want to say. It goes back that far. Now that would show the map, the reflection, so me driving along Oakfield would show the Oakfield buildings going by. From what Sim was talking about, and they're under no NDA, so they're completely free and open to talk about this, the game and the way it looks, the way it is, and they have seen some of it, a very basic version of the game. I've gone way too far, the barn was over there for the boats. It's absolutely breathtaking as far as the tractors and the way they look and everything, the detail on the textures. So look forward to that. The round textures, from what I understand, how much have they improved? And he says, to be honest, they do look about the same. They may be a little bit more detailed and a bit more sharper of an image, which honestly is kind of the impression I got from little snippets that we've already seen of stuff like that from pictures. So definitely looking forward to the gameplay trailer. Still stick by what I say, and that's I really won't get too excited until I see gameplay, so we can understand a lot more of it, analyze it a lot more, and go along those lines. Definitely looking forward to it for obvious reasons. Drop this. check that's blending. We can chuck in a couple of bales. Bring 2 straw bales over, but I don't know if it can take it. I think it can. Pretty sure it can. Mods, obviously, at the time of me recording this, there's been a few put up since I've been gone. Nothing crazy. We need some more straw. God damn, do we need some more straw? But nothing crazy, honestly. Obviously, the major one that a lot of people are talking about right now is Wildcat Farms. No, that's too far up. There we go. And again, I have not looked at it yet. I have downloaded it. I've checked out the Brute, which Black Sheep Modding made to coincide Wildcat Farms. Custom sprayer Wildcat Farms made, which I believe is a case. I want to say it's a Triton or something like that. Or I can't remember the actual proper name of the damn thing. We're just not too busy. YOLO. Forage. Spot on. Beautiful. I can't remember the actual name of the machine, but they basically put a big bud bonnet, hood, whatever you want to call it, on the thing, and his name's Big Brute, and I believe it was a New Holland sprayer on booms set up on the arse end, and took off the solid fertilizer tank. I believe that was made for like spreading lime and stuff like that. Total mixed rations. So I've got that. Admittedly, I've done a quick tweak to take off the Wildcat Farms name. Just personal preference on that. I've got it on Lone Oak, and I think it's kind of a little weird to have that on Wildcat Farms Brute with their logo on Lone Oak. It just doesn't make sense to me, so I removed that. It didn't take me too long to do that one. This is a nice piece of kit, actually. Black Sheep Modding have done a good job representing it. Maybe there's a few tweaks they've missed, or a few things they've missed on it, but hey. And no doubt they were pressed for time to do it. And as I say, the map I can't comment on yet because I've not checked it out. And I've had a lot of people asking if I'm going to do Let's Plays or content on it. And the simple answer is no, I've got no interest on the map itself. I'm going to check it out to see what it's like, but the reason I've got no interest in it is just the landscape. It's not appealing to me, it's really not. As much as I like big American maps, that is just over the top for me personally. I'm not saying it's a bad map. I haven't checked it out. Keep on repeating that because I want people to know. And understand I'm not just bashing it because, oh, you're bashing it for the sake of bashing it. I'm not bashing it. That's our job done. Cows are fed. 50 cows, not 1,000. I'll shut that down. That can stay there for the time being. What else can we do? Kind of do miscellaneous tasks and just getting into the routine of recording again. This video is probably going to be short because as of right now it's 17 minutes past 9 at night on Tuesday. No, Monday. So I've actually got to get this up and ready to go tonight. Lift. So I'm probably only going to be about 25 minutes or so is what I am aiming for today. So yeah, as I was saying, that's really the only mods that have caught my eye of late. Of course, Lone Oak has been updated, but the version I've got is the version that's ready to rock and roll. How? Stock pallet. These pallets are so messed up. It is ridiculous. Like, how on earth? I don't get it. I really do not understand it. Isn't that just fantastic? Why? Just why? Can I not pick that up? Oh, did I? Have I not got my smudge on? I do. Beautiful. It's weird, it's almost like it has... Oh, it does. It has an auto-locking script on the forks. Maybe it's the pallets and their collisions too. BM Modern's pallets have always been screwy in this pack, unfortunately. Haven't heard anything from BM Modern for a long time now. Maybe they've just... I don't know. Crawled under a rock now, sadly, after this. There's no doubt they made a good amount of money off of it and ran. I don't know. I don't think we'll be seeing much from them again in the future, to be honest. Which is a shame. And although they do, in some cases you could argue, go around the rulebook, they've produced some of the better mods for the game in the past. Brakes. So we've got, as soon as we've picked this pallet up, we need to bring back the 1050. With the combine rocking and rolling, so probably get that continuing as well. Don't really. That was me screwing up there. There we go. And that's complete. Jeez, 3 rows. We'll be loading this onto a truck at some point. I do another live stream on this map. There's a lot of money sat there, a hell of a lot of money. Right, back this up. And there we go. Alright, 1050, very you. So we, I believe, we seeded. Now this is only a few times I've been on this map kind of figuring out what on earth I've done. So 32 is ready to harvest, 33 got planted, 34 is ready to go. Right now we're harvesting field 13. And that's what I'm trying to do on this map now, is basically once a field is ready to go, work the land while harvesting. It's not, as you would say, realistic per se, but here we go. Another interesting mod. I wouldn't say it's anything to really write home about, but it's pretty cool. Ian's icons for down in the HUD there, you can see it shows that we've got beacons on, indicators, which I like that. You now have a reference of when I'm in third person or in cab when it doesn't show it, I have the indicators on. Or all the working lights, including, if you do it, Control F, high beams. A lot of people don't know about the high beams in the game, it seems, and that is, if you're on PC, and I don't think it's available on consoles, Control F is your high beams. Realistically, it doesn't make a whole lot of difference. Nah, just blip on your work lights and it's your high beam. In-game, anyway. Get switched off. Slow down. This tractor gets ahead of me. It is a fairly quick machine. Pretty nice one too. This is Tech Modern, I believe. So, yeah, it's got a horrible third brake light. Shove this back in the barn. I think I was surprised to see when I got back his Oregon DLC for American Truck Trim. I was actually expecting that to be out when I got back. Of course, we haven't heard any hints or anything like that. They posted something about recently about the forestry sort of logging roads in Oregon. In ATS, really looking forward to that DLC to come out. Actually, had a lot of greenery to the map. Probably buy an air, sort of a base down in there and work out all that as my main one. I wish in the game you could move your home base. I don't know if you can. I may actually look into that. See if you can somehow. Another thing to really note, which again I think is old news to be quite honest with you, and that's Custom Modding's new version of the 8R or 9RT actually tracked here. You can see European edition, and we've got the US edition available as configs now, so this is definitely European spec. You can remove the front weight, that is an optional extra to buy in the store, and wheel weights that go up front here, optional extra too. So we've got that. It's honestly probably up there as one of my top tractors. I really enjoy this beast, especially 3D tracks, although it's a small thing, does make quite the difference to me for some reason. And of course we got this beast. I still need to remove the fake badge on the front there. That's not correct to the actual model. It's a thing they put on. And let's find this. Fire it up and course play, because no doubt it was probably on a course. 13. Really? I don't have it saved. Combine 33, seeding. Oh, there it is. I knew I would have had it saved. Double check that. And nearest waypoint. I really need to update the course play. Drive course. And it is off. On its way, jump into this, the man truck, by Black Sheep Modding. This thing works wow, and I've mentioned it several times. I really wish we got an update to the pack. This is it's a drift truck. She really does drift. Oh, why is that all messy? Oh, that'll do. It'll sit there, dump into that. Well, that isn't messed up there that way. Oh well. Don't really think we need to do too much to the rest of the animals. We did so much during last week's stuff. I know it wasn't no big secret. I haven't looked at the comments on those videos yet or anything. That is like, this is starting to drag on now. Me doing all this bulk recording, it's starting to get to me. The break from doing it was definitely nice. 2 weeks of not having to live stream, not having to do videos, any of that type of thing. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy doing them, and as I quite often say, the live streams to me are a hell of a lot more fun than doing videos. But videos on YouTube is still bread and butter. Live streams are fun, just a way to communicate and keep in contact with everyone. And definitely got a warm welcome back, which was nice. Okay, we're done down here. Let's check out the animals. Actually, we could probably gear up to head up to field 13, so forget about the animals for now. And I'll just use the Colty plow, this beast, with the John Deere. John Deere. 14,000 litres of fuel. No, 1,400 litres of fuel, should I say. And as you may be able to tell, I've actually fixed the tracks, so they work properly now. So if I turn all the way to the right, one speeds up, the other goes backwards, and vice versa, which is awesome. It does appear they do disappear if you're in the cab view still, the actual 3D track. There you go, you see it disappears. If anyone knows why that is on them, let me know, because it's like now it's gone. It's almost like when it passes certain lines of graphics, because again it's still gone there. I don't know, no idea what it is. It's there, disappears there. You can see it going. It's weird. Any of the vehicles that do have the 3D tracks, they seem to do that from inside the cab. Really not too sure what's going on there. And I believe they changed the sound on this, I'm not 100%. You may say this track is too big for the map. It is. I'm not even going to try and justify this tractor on this map. But it got to the point of, it's a tractor that I really enjoy using. I'm going to use the damn thing. We do have it on Lone Oak as well. It does fit that map beautifully. Especially with the big buds and whatnot. And ever since them being added into the game by Giants, I've liked the twin tractors, the Challengers and stuff like that. They're pretty neat, pretty cool machines. And they're just something like your standard tractor, I guess. And that's what I like about it. It's probably why I like the big bud so much. It's just not your standard tractor. And here's a reflection there I'm on about. I'm not too sure where that reflection's from, you can't tell. Yeah, this is up here, ready to rock and roll. Keep it in the sideline. And of course this is a completely different file name, different model, different everything. Hey, there goes the track there, look. It doesn't usually do it outside. That's weird. Wait, there it goes. Funny. I think they've redone the mesh there too. I don't think it has IC from the outside. No, it doesn't. It does have IC in it still. Okay, combine. You've got to be damn it done. Yeah, it's not going to be long at all. Definitely going to have to go through and fix a couple of spots. Grab the crop there. Let's go and let's have a look at prices on stuff. Soybeans are through the roof, but I don't have any of them. Prices are actually dropping on them weirdly. I've got a lot of that to sell. Prices coming up on that. You may tell my voice is getting sore. Honestly, I'm not used to doing this. I've had 2 weeks of resting your voice, and believe it or not, I wouldn't complain about it by any means. Doing this after a while being away, you got to get used to using your voice again. It'd be like any public speaker, a teacher, or something like that. You're not used to using your voice, and you start to feel it. I streamed for 2 hours yesterday for you guys, today for me. I'm recording this for however long I've been babbling on now. Okay, let's check the pigs. What are they at? Good for water. Cows are good for water. They're good for water. The sheep do need feeding, but again, they are actually good. And the pigs need some straw. The cows have plenty of food. They could take more, but honestly, it's good enough. So we're ready to. We can all head back down to the farm with this. And you can probably honestly fill up the pig food mixer with it. There you go, using the indicators. You actually have a visual, say the tractor like this, where you can't see if I've got it on. Of me using it other than the sound. Do like that. Pretty neat, unless you play without the HUD. And then of course you can't see any of it. In theory, and knowing Ian, he's done a good job on that. I don't know if that's for consoles and PC. Probably just for PC, I would imagine that mod. Considering consoles you can't... Yeah, you can use the indicators on consoles, you just can't use your hazards. So basically, that. No keybinder for it on consoles. Which is kind of surprising, to be honest. from what I've heard through the grapevine, the last key binding got found for a controller for consoles, and that's been used. So the hopes of GPS and systems like that, or even following me coming to the game, probably been dashed with that one. And from what I heard, it was for seasons. And again, from what I've heard as well, which has not been confirmed, so I don't know this to be true or not, seasons is not part of the game. It is actually gonna be, more than likely, this is what I think. Again, I haven't been told this officially by anyone, but probably going to be like a 4 reel module if they do that again. Four reel modules that we've got are in the base game, and I heard that from Sim. Haven't yet watched the interview that happened between those guys in Giants, because I believe it was those guys that ran the interview. And I look forward to watching that one, having it on in the background, probably while this is uploaded, and me playing another game. Or making the thumbnail, whatever. Depends how much jibber jabber is going on TeamSpeak, because I will probably be on TeamSpeak after this. And as we are 26 minutes in, I'm going to call it quits. Probably try and figure out to have a good thumbnail here. And I will be seeing you guys tomorrow for a normal live stream. Dave's not streaming this week because of his sister's on nights or whatever, so she's sleeping when he usually streams, so my streams probably are going to be a bit all over the place in starting times, and they may go for longer because, well, I can start earlier. So until next time, I hope you guys have enjoyed. I am back. I will try and change up some of the stuff, possibly actually do Lone Oak a lot more than I was planning on it, but we need to find another map to put in the week, so that may be our option on that one. So until next time, hope you guys have enjoyed, and we'll catch you guys on the flip side. Later.